Hello guys, welcome back. So we're going to be now learn to in the React.js where we fetch the API and how and why and what type of API we are fetching. Mainly in React.js we are fetching the API to connect front end to back end. Whatever we want to do, we are going to do in the API. Whatever sending data, get data, post data, delete data. So all recasting data we're going to use of fetching. So okay, so now this is simple. My screen this is simple. React app, we are seeing that app, and this is the one. This is not hello app. We can do one thing and whatever we want to do here, and then it's automatically reflected on our website. You can see the hello 123 and whatever I put here. Okay, now point is where we fetch an API. Whatever the data comes from backend, we have to see and load data to user to represent. So how? So now in a class component, we are going to fetch our data. It is between in the component did mount. What as a component will mount and component did mount? Which one to be used? Actually, the component will mount will be run when actually before everything, because when the component to be set rendered, this component to be set, they can be sent to the client as well as the server. But we have to fetch an API because everything is set. We have to go for component did mount. After the mount of this component, automatically this component should be run. Okay, so we can do a example one here. So here with the console.log, so I can write here, and you can see did mount here. Okay, this is component did mount, and also we can do one thing more. We can component will mount also, and console.log. It's will mount. It's will mount here. Okay, I think so that's clear. For example, we can get idea of whatever we want to do, and so let's go and see our console. So yeah, you can see that so will mount first, then did mount. That's the difference, because will mount is set before mount of this component, and after component that's called did mount. We can do one thing, we can do fetching an API but when the component sets, because if something is coming back front, we can set our components first, then we can fill our data in between. Okay, so now we can move it, cannot use it, so we can move it, and let's take it heading to another level. We can put another simple fetch and API. So okay, let's do. And so this is a website where we can check our APIs. It's a simple type of API that are for useful. Let's we can say try it. Okay, so we can get data for how to fetch this API. So mainly I told you about that we can fetch our API in this component did mount. After the setting of this render first, we can go for component did mount. So we can copy this code. Okay, and we can put here. Do this fetch. Actually, we are going to be fetch with the help of button also. Let's go for the button also first. Button fetch, and let's okay, and put something here on click some method. This dot fetch and this dot fetch. Okay, so this is typo error from my side. This is fetch, and we are going to make a fetch method here, and we can put our whole code in between. Okay, so please, so make it fetch fetch 1 2. This is to be going to be fetches because we have fetch at the same function. So make this regarding we have to go to okay. So button on click just yeah, this is this dot fetches and also component did mount console. Okay, console we don't put it empty because let's put something high, that's all from this side. And what get we error here, this is this dot fetches and this dot fetches here. What type of error we're getting? Let's go. Okay, so actually we're getting the error about this button. We are move it and actually whenever we have to return a one component. Okay, so make it a one component whenever we're doing. Actually, we are going to make in two components. One the paragraph component, that's we only React can render one component at a time. So let's go move, and this is okay. And okay, so console log JSON, we have to console our whatever data we can get from backend, and everything clear should be. And let's fetch our API. Okay, you can see the data is coming. Whenever we press this button, the data is coming. So we can match our data. User ID1, title, deck, bottom false. So ID1, user ID1, title, deck, false, completed false. So now, if you want to be not to attract the user to be press button and then data come, you can just simply paste this same concept in component read mode. It automatically runs. Whatever you written in component read mode, it's automatically run. So no need to be worry about it. Okay, so you can see fresh. I don't press any button. You can see I don't press any button, and you can see data is coming. So this is automatic component amount run after a component will be rendered. So that's easy for us to be understand where the user want not interacting with users to press button. But one thing more, we can get data from button press also. That's you can see this is for app.js, and let's make a little more about this concept. We can make console.log I am mount. Okay, and same for here. This is about just for debugging you guys to I am button. Okay, now let's move. So you can see I am mount, and then this is going for, and then this I am button, then this you can get that clearly idea about how we went fetching the API. Okay, so that's all for myself.